I love this, to read the Word of God and to do something that is nourishing to you in the life that is in secret. Much of what you're doing right now is in secret because chances are you're working from home. Chances are you've reduced meeting people and your contacts are getting closer and closer. You're reduced to you in private. But that's exactly where faith starts. And this is why I want to read from Matthew 6 and in this ongoing video series, just to give you an idea how faith starts in the secret place. Let me read to you from Matthew 6 verse 5. When you pray, you mustn't be like the play actors. They love to pray standing in the synagogues and on street corners so that people will notice them. I'm telling you the truth. They've received the reward in full. No. When you pray, go into your own room, shut the door, pray to your Father who's there in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will repay you. When you pray, Jesus is assuming that if you follow him, you pray. It's natural to people who imitate Jesus that you pray. Jesus didn't tell or taught his disciples much around how to be a great leader, there's not much teaching on how to preach well or how to do other things well, but there's a lot of talk from Jesus how to pray. I love that because that's where faith starts and that's what builds you up. We will never outgrow our own personality and our own challenges without praying. We will never grow bigger than our capacity to pray. When you pray, you mustn't be like the play actors. They love to pray standing in the synagogues and on street corners so that people will notice them. I haven't seen people praying like that on the streets, honestly. It would actually I would be happy to see people praying more. But I've been in prayer circles where I felt this person was praying just to be heard by us because so many quotes, so many formulas, and it sounded so artificial. Jesus is saying, just be yourself, be honest, pray like it matters, pray like God is the only one hearing you, which right now might be the case because He is what the situation is. When you pray, go into your room. That's where you probably are right now. Shut the door. Already done. And now pray to your Father who's there. God right now is where you are. I don't know where you are, but God knows, and He's with you. And that should encourage us to pray. He hears you. He sees where you are and what you need. It doesn't mean that we just assume that, well, you know what I need. He wants to hear you. I want to hear from my kids what they need. And when they're really honest, they're sometimes very direct. They go like, Dad, hunger, you know. And when I pray and I'm by myself and I know, and I'm like, I'm in this state where I don't feel like I have to do a show about it. I might be a bit quiet and then I might say things like, oh God, help, or be with me, or sometimes it's just God, you know, and it comes from deep here and it's this yearning, and God sees the honesty about it. That's what He wants. Just your heart, wherever you are. When you pray, go into your own room, shut the door, pray to your Father who's there in secret. He knows you. He's there right now. And your Father who sees in secret will repay you. I don't know what you need. I don't know what you're going through, but God does, and He wants to hear from you right now. Hey, I hope this has blessed you. I'm looking forward to the next video. Just know this: we meet every week in connect groups as a church, and we meet every Sunday together to worship God, to read the scriptures, and to pray for each other. We do that on YouTube, and there's a Zoom link after the YouTube live, so we can, hold each other up in prayer, sustain us, and be a community of faith, hope, and love. God bless you guys. See you next time.